Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Vol.3 Redemption. I'm Kataiko, and in the last episode, we got almost to the end of the dungeon, about 15 floors away. In this episode, we're going to get to the end of the dungeon. Now, if you're wondering why I have Sakubo here, it's, well actually, yes, it's Saku. The enemies here, you can only damage them with Awakening. Doesn't matter what Awakening, After Awakening, Beast Awakening, Demon Awakening, they all damage them. But the blue guy here, the Dibro, which there's more than one of them, they can be damaged by Saku's magic as well. And that's cool, but they're still too hard to beat, and Saku almost died because she's a pretty low level. So, I mean, I think she's 136 or something like that. So Saku was pretty useless. I was hoping she would be a bit more useful. Since she's a magic user, she would stand farther back and wouldn't get hit too much, but no, just a few hits kills her, so. Oh well. But since the so stupid hard to kill the enemies on this block of floor, since none of the enemies are damaged by normal attacks, I said screw it, and I just ran through the whole thing without doing anything. I mean, I did the chests, and I didn't die, so I get those 2 rewards. But I didn't fight the enemies or do the awakenings, like I was told to. I might have done the combo. Was that a combo, or was it next floor? Next block of floors? One of them was like 100 and something hit combo that I think I did. I don't think it was this floor, though. I don't remember. Either way, it doesn't really matter. But, hi guys! There's a new episode of Shingeki no Kyojin today, which I'll probably watch afterwards if it's out. Let me check. It's just the Raw's out. I need the sub. Well, I don't need the sub. I could probably watch it raw and get away with it, but I prefer the sub. It's just easier. And I'm lazy. Yep. Speaking of sub, though, I'm in the middle of rendering a video that I subbed. It's the Kakameki Valve Rave Oak. I'll be posting it on Vimeo. I might post it on Twitter for you guys to see. I don't know how many of you watch anime, but whatever. Rendering it now and gonna see how it looks, because it's really hard to see how the effect looks in the program I use to time the subs. Because once you put the effects in, the program tends to lag a whole bunch, so it's kind of hard to tell. And you can play them in Media Player Classic and see it, but Media Player Classic lags a whole shit ton too, so I usually like to render it. Yeah, there's the 2 I got. I just like to render it out and then watch it and see how it looks there. Works, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. That though. The cat got into a fight last night. He, I think it was a cat from a few houses down. But I was about to go to bed at like 3:30 a.m. and then I start hearing these menacing cat meows, and I'm like, our cat's getting into a fight with me. So I went downstairs to go break up the fight, because I don't want the cats to get hurt. We had a cat before, the one we have now, his name was Robbie, and he actually had a slice in his ear because he got into a fight and his ear got cut. Poor thing. I didn't want anything to happen like that to any of the cats. I mean, it's not like a big deal. The cat was fine, but I just don't want the kitties to get hurt. I like animals. So, yeah. Whatever. They got into a fight. I think he won. I got down there and he went and swiped at the cat that was in our yard. He swiped at him and the cat ran away, and then I went and scared him the rest of the way a few houses down to get him away from the cats. They wouldn't fight anymore. Stuff. But as you can see, right now, as boss, I'm not doing any damage to him unless I'm using Awakening. See, it's absolutely no damage. And that's how all of the enemies are. Saku's magic hurts, which you might have seen, but Saku can't live long enough to do anything good. So, it's pretty much just me. I was trying to keep his attention away from Saku and Shino by attacking him, but it didn't work because he still goes for Shino, and I'm like, fuck you. You stupid Tinder Baron. I hate you. You also might notice I switched to the Beast Awakening. There's really no point to having Avatar Awakening up right now, since I don't need any more virus cores. And, because it's already maxed out level-wise, and Beast Awakening probably does just as much, or maybe more damage, so I'm just gonna stick with that. I don't know. Whatever. I like Beast Awakening. It's fun. My brother's yelling at my sister from 2 rooms down. I hope the mic doesn't pick that up. Well, not really yelling, more like calling out to her. Which is still kind of yelling. But whatever. I've got a family. That's weird. Which is perfectly fine because, well, weird. Look right there, did you see that? I revived Saku and I was about to do the Beast Awakening and she dies 1 second before I activate the Beast Awakening and I'm like, fuck you, Saku. Piece of shit. Saku sucks. She might be better if she was, you know, a higher level, but, she kinda sucks. So after this I replace her and take Brain Dead. What's his face back, Salkova? Yeah, him. Since they're both everybody in that all is level 150, I'll just stick with him. Sticking with him. But pretty much though, at this point, I'm just like, fuck it, and I stopped doing pretty much all of the goals stuff. See, I got the combo. And Salkova died in that fight, which screwed me out of getting the other thing, and I was mad at him. I was mad at him, but the enemies on this floor don't, are affected normally by attacks, so that's a relief, because that sucks. Like a lot, that I couldn't really damage them unless I used Awakening, which is stupid. Fights would take for fucking ever if I had to do that. I just didn't want to do it. Just didn't want to. All of my not wanting to. So that makes sense. I make sense all the time. Yep. Isn't that what I do? I always make sense. That's what I thought I did. That's what I thought. What day is today? Saturday? Saturday. That means Yu-Gi-Oh's Leo airs today. Cool. Cool. Skipping everything, heading straight for the end. Because this place sucks. If I really have to, I could probably come back and do these, and if I can't come back and do these, I do have a previous save file from right before I started recording this episode, where I can go and just do all of it later if I have to. If I have to. But, you know, we'll see. Like, I probably need some of those items here for the Book of 1,000, but I just really don't feel like being here anymore, and I'd rather run through the whole floors again. Because I can skip every fight except for the floor bosses. So, you know, whatever. Look at that thing. It's kind of cute. It's the Chaos Empress. It looks like a liger. Not like an animal liger, I mean like the Zoid. Kind of reminds me of a Zoid. I like Zoids. My favorite is Chaotic Sentry. Ever mentioned that? Okay, good. I don't know what to do anymore. What to do? I don't. How much longer is this? 92. And it's like a 24-minute video because the boss fight and then scenes. Yay! How are you guys? Did I already ask that? I don't even care if I did. How are you guys today? Did you do anything cool? Break any random shit? Because that's always fun. breaking random shit. You know? You don't. You guys don't break things, so you're no fun. That's how that goes. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I think I'm talking gibberish. I apologize for speaking insane. But I'm just very good at it. So I do it. That's how that is. Look at my phone. My mom got a Samsung Galaxy S3 the other day for Mother's Day for my dad. And I have a Samsung Galaxy S3. So since we both had Samsung Galaxy S3s, we went and messed with them together. If you have a Samsung Galaxy S3, you know that you can touch the backs of your phone and it does this S-beam thing and you can transfer data, pictures, movies, websites, apps, and stuff that way. So we were messing with that for like 5-10 minutes. You can transfer contacts too, or send contacts, which is kind of cool. So since she has a new phone, she's just missing a few contacts. I sent her some that way. It's cool. We were having fun. I sent her a picture of the cat randomly just so we could try it out. And that's what you do when you're bored. You mess with technology. Isn't that right, cell phone? Yes, it is. Oh, hey. The video is done rendering. That's cool. Let me look at it. It doesn't have any sound right now, so that'll be fine. Alright, go. Let's see. Look, it's so pretty. Kind of. I mean, I think it looks okay. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but there's not really much I can do about that. See, the problem I have is the effect I have for the translation effect fades in. It's the same effect as fades in with the karaoke effect. But they were running into each other, because the karaoke effect, it, as it hits the syllables, the syllable disappears. So by the time the new line comes in, the old line's already gone. The problem I have with the translation is that since it doesn't disappear with each syllable, because it's not timed like that, it's just timed to show up and then disappear, the karaoke, the translation effects would bleed into each other. As the... Well, I'm at the scene. I should probably not talk then. Looks like you were late, Judge. The ceremony is complete. Our dearest wish has now been fulfilled. Fulfilled? Do you not feel it? The great presence of our Emperor? He has come. Garanunos has come upon us. There. Bad voice actor. Soon, he will be there.
Is this what they call a big boss? Go!
Lord Garanunos.
I have no need for a soulless piece of scrap metal.
What the?
But I did all of this for you. Well. Lord Garanunos, I am your humble servant. Please, have me at your side. At your side. Lord Garanunos. Oh, I don't think he wants you. There are souls in the vital vista. There's life after after death, so we should be okay. No, I don't want this. I don't want to die. I don't want... Oh noes. Horrible.
Vol.3's chosen one. I shall endeavor to teach you what a true god really is.
Anyways, the problem I was having with translation effects is that it bleeds into each other. As the line ends, the new line starts, and they fade on top of each other, so you can see the two lines at once, which I didn't like. So I tried to end the lines earlier, but what happens is you can see that the translation line ends like a second before the karaoke line. But I couldn't make the translation line start later, because then it wouldn't start at the same time as the karaoke line, and it would look weird. So I thought maybe it'd be better to make it end sooner than start later. I don't know, I guess that's fine. Whatever. It looks okay if you don't pay too much attention to it. So whatever. Anyways, this is the Lord Cernunnos, which is the true Cernunnos. Good for him being a true Cernunnos. I don't care for him. But he's really actually not that hard to fight. I didn't really have any problem with him. He can swipe at you and knocks you back, which I think he did that whatever game it was I fought him. The second game, I have no damn clue. He did that before, but it still doesn't really hurt that much. He's just kinda there, and not really a problem. I don't see a problem. It's kind of more of a long fight than anything, which is, you know, typical because it's a boss. And those are supposed to be long. It's just not that hard, he's just kind of there. And this is sped up too. It's only sped up ×2 though. I think the rest of it's sped up faster, or is it ×2? No, I guess it's all ×2 today. Whatever. Doesn't matter. It don't matter. I just opened the wrong folder. This is what happens when I don't pay attention. But, yeah, there's Lord Goodness. I used some items, like some SP healing items and stuff, but that's about it. Just to make sure that we don't die, because Ashino has to be able to heal, so healing is good. Otherwise, though, I stick with Beast Awakening because I like it, and I would use the broadsword to it when I skill trigger, because the broadsword, I think, does the most damage. Probably, but I would double trigger. Like again, did the dual guns because it's just easier that way to get a Rengekiable. See, I can Rengeki him already. So, yeah, whatever. It's the same tactic I've been using. All of the same tactics, because it works. Keep using it. That's my thoughts. I don't know. I speaks to English. I've really just run out of things to say, in all honesty. That's how that works. You can render this video, the subtitle video, with the audio now. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. This is beautiful. I don't know. I'm gonna be subbing the... I actually have quite a few things I'm going to sub right now. There's, my friend requested I do One Piece Opening 6, Brand New World, and then also Yu-Gi-Oh! Zeal Ending 1. I'm also doing Devil Survivor Opening, and then Devil Survivor Ending for the anime, Devil Survivor 2. And then, Shingeki no Kyojin, and I'm trying to do Senyu. But Senyu's not going too well. Because there's no translation for Senyu. So lack of translation for that makes it hard to sub. I can't find it. I can't. It sucks. I requested, if anybody knows more Japanese than me and would not mind translating it, I would love you forever. I did request a translation from a site on the interwebs, but I don't know if they'll do it because, you know, it's just a request. But I thought it was worth a try. I still can't find anything. I need some Japanese. I need more Japanese knowledge. I can only really understand, like, the gist of a few lines. Songs are worded differently, it seems, than the actual sentences. Just slightly. Sad day. She's dead yet? She's not dead yet. Ouch, he hit me. Recovering SPs, I can be healed. Right, Shino? It's your job, it's all you're good for. At some point, I start dodging with the dodge. You know, if you hit circle twice, you dodge. Or guard, which is circle. Which actually turns out working pretty good, actually, surprisingly. I was surprised that I could dodge his attacks with that. I did it a few times, not all the time. I did manage to dodge a few times, which is better than standing there blocking and letting him smack me. Which is what I was doing before. Standing there and let him smack me in the face with his stupid ass hand. Huh. Karen Nunos. You big giant whore. Oh, I like the way that double trigger looked because it was like negative. It looked kind of looked cool. What's the point? I almost got him. Look at that. He's so close to death I can taste it. But I don't really want to taste death because I don't think death tastes good. But I wouldn't know. And there we go. He's dead. I win. I am the winner. Suck that. I got a weapon.
Am I going to die? I see. I am going to die. I'm really going to die. It seems that I'm going to die. Finally. A job well done, Judge. Dananos has finally accepted his true death, and the world is safe again. I shall give you this for your service.
I guess this puts the Forest of Pain event to an end. So, shall we get back to town?